So, you want to be Blair Waldorf in real life. Okay, here's how. If you want to channel Blair Waldorf energy and unlock the it girl secrets to her confidence, her style, her demeanor, girl, this It Girl Glow Up Guide is for you. Welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I'm your host, Madison Haynes, your glow up self improvement fairy godmother. And in today's requested episode, we are going to talk about all things Queen Bee. We're talking Blair Waldorf's confidence, how she respects herself, her resilience, her style, her organization, her intelligence, her standards, and how you can have all of that too. And girl, you already know on the Get Up and Glow podcast, I am here to deliver so you can take all of those good tips and apply them to your own life. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get to the point, and I am going to give you your hot girl action steps along each chapter. So make sure you stay tuned until the end. I am the best of the best. I am Blair Waldorf. Know who you are, what you want, and do not stop for anything or anyone until you get it. That is what Blair Waldorf would do. Blair Waldorf did not let anybody tell her what she could or couldn't do. If anything, if someone said that she couldn't, she used that as motivation to prove everyone wrong. You know, sometimes people with the hardest starts in life or so many adversities, they have the most motivation in life to persevere, to build that life that they want, to prove to themselves that they can, to show everyone around them, like, look at what I made my life into. Look at how I built myself up. No matter where you came from, who you are, how your life started out, even right now, if you're making decisions or you've made mistakes in life that you are ashamed of, you can always reclaim your power and rebrand yourself. Like Blair Waldorf says, people don't tell you who you are, you tell them. Let's refresh. Let's hit that reset button on your life, okay? Wear what you want. Be your best self. Make sure that you are putting your best foot forward every single day. And although that might look different from day to day because you have different energy levels, you're going through different things, regardless of which, take whatever energy you can out of the moments that you're currently in and show up as your best self in true Blair Waldorf-like nature. Girl, you will have haters. The better you are doing in life, the more people are going to be preying on your downfall, just like Blair Waldorf. But guess what? They don't matter to you. Brush them off. Keep trying. Keep doing you. When someone comes up to you and says, oh, so-and-so is gossiping about you, or so-and-so is saying this, or even if they're giving you those like negative little side comments, girl, don't even waste your energy trying to address it. The best thing to do in that scenario, in true Blair Waldorf like spirit, is just to brush them off and keep choosing yourself. Keep doing you, because your silence will speak louder than words. It is not your duty to people please your way through life. It is not your duty to make everyone love you. It is not your duty to control the perceptions, the thoughts of everyone else around you. As long as they respect you, that is the only thing you should really care about, because you will have your circle of friends, you will have your family, you will have the things that you know and love. And again, as long as you are a kind person, you show up for other people and yourself, you know who you are, you have healthy boundaries and you stick to it, you have your own good morals, that's all that matters. You are not here to prove yourself to anyone. Did you go see Blair Waldorf being so hung up that people were mad at her or talking about her? No, she did her because she was Blair frickin' Waldorf. Speak confidently. Try to teach yourself to avoid using filler words. And don't over apologize. You don't need to be sorry for every little thing, okay? If you're not truly sorry about it, don't apologize for it if it's not warranted. You will teach people how to treat you. So when you walk into a room, show up as your best self. Be confident in your opinions. Be confident in your beliefs. Be confident in your suggestions, the words that you are speaking. Stop over apologizing for yourself. Stop speaking like you're so afraid to actually say what you mean or what you think because you don't want to offend somebody. As long as you're being kind, it doesn't really matter. And then sometimes you have to be a little assertive, just like Blair Waldorf would. But did you think Blair Waldorf was Queen Bee because she didn't have that confidence to be able to communicate exactly what she wanted? Ask for what you want and you will get it. Because unless you make your desires known to you and to other people, how does anyone know what you really want in life? If you want that promotion, but you don't articulate the fact that you are working towards it, your boss may never know. If you want a really good grade, but you don't tell your friends, hey, I'm trying to get straight A's this year, can't hang out every single day, how are they going to know what your goal is, what your objective is, and thus understand you? So your hot girl confidence action steps. Practice your positive affirmations every day. Before you go out, say, Today is going to be a great day. Today, I am choosing me. Today, I am going to be the best version of myself, and I can't control what happens today, but I can control how I react to it. I am good enough. I am strong. I am smart. I am beautiful. Set small, achievable goals each day to build trust with yourself, to show up for yourself, and be able to show yourself that you can do the things that you are set out to do. And always, always, always dress in a way that makes you feel like a powerful Blair Waldorf it girl. More on that later. Self-respect. I am not a second choice. Either choose me or lose me. Blair Waldorf had it right. Respect your time. Respect your boundaries. Respect yourself. You are not a stop along the way. You are a destination. If someone treats you like a second choice, if someone treats you like a side chick, if someone makes you feel like you have to fight for their attention, then F their attention. It is not worth it. You want friends, you want a relationship, you want people on your side who show up for you and choose you because they like you for who you truly are. Now, Blair Waldorf got a little bit of this wrong in terms of having minions who were just not good quality friends. That side of her, not so great. But here's the thing, with these tips, you can become even more powerful, even more successful, more confident than Blair Waldorf herself. Because although we love and we stand Blair Waldorf, she was rooted in a lot of insecurity. But the one thing she never got wrong was self-respect. Remember, not everyone in life is going to be happy for you, even those who you think are on your side. So be careful of what you say and who you say it to. Stay silent and work on yourself. Listen to how others speak about the people around them. If you have people in your life who are talking bad about their friends, they're talking bad about you too. So be very selective with the words, with the stories you say to people, because you will never know how those words will be used against you in the future. And again, this is the importance of creating a safe space in terms of a relationship, in terms of really close friendships, so you can be your true authentic self. But be careful around those friendships where you're not as deeply close and intimate with, and what you say around them, and more importantly, what you talk about and who you talk about with those people, because you don't know if you can trust them 100%. Sometimes we want to vent. That is fine. That is normal, but choose who you vent to carefully. And remember, information is power. Make mental notes about what people are saying, their values, who they are as people, if someone is a gossiper, if someone is really reliable, etc., because you can use this information to your advantage in the sense of knowing, okay, this person is a big gossiper, so I know if they say something about me and I get word from it from someone else, I'm not going to be too offended because I know that that is just the type of person that they are. Or if you know that someone with a really strong value is critiquing an area of your life that conflicts with their values, you know that has nothing to do with you. I mean, you shouldn't care about it anyways, but it's just because that comment was rooted in their own beliefs. If you listen to understand people and you're constantly aware of human nature and the fact that we are all humans, we all make mistakes, we are all doing things to validate our own life choices, you will get ahead in life because you will not sweat the small stuff. And Blair Waldorf does not have the time for that. So your hot girl Blair Waldorf action steps. Respect yourself, so set clear boundaries and communicate them to people. When someone crosses a boundary, you're crossing them off your list. Prioritize your self-care routines. Respect your own time. If you want to take the night off to work on you and someone's calling you up saying, hey, let's go out for the 5th time this week, you absolutely can say no and have no reason other than, no, I want to do me tonight. Reflect on your values and who you are as a person, who you want to be, and make sure that your actions are aligned with that. Resilience. Nothing is holding me back anymore. I know what I want and I'm going to get it. Blair Waldorf never gave up. She had a mission. She was going to achieve it. If you want something bad enough, do not stop working until you get it. Yes, it is hard. And yes, your dream life may cost you your current one. But here's the thing, like Blair Waldorf says, the thing about new beginnings is they require something else to end. And that is okay. As you're building this new you'll have many new phases. If something's not aligned with you anymore, it is okay to put it in your past. It is not a bad thing. It is a sign that you are learning, that you are growing. Blair Waldorf did not take no for an answer. If she fell down, she was going to get right back up. Remember who she was, that she was Blair Waldorf, and she was going to go right back after her goals. And girl, stop complaining. Did you hear Blair Waldorf constantly constantly complain about why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? No, she saw a problem. She tried to strategically plan her way around it of how she was going to come to a solution, and she took action. Blair Waldorf would do anything in her power to be able to get what she wanted. She thought logically. She was an intelligent woman. She said, okay, this is my goal. How am I going to break this down into little micro level goals to figure out how to get what I want? She would network with other people. She knew the power of a good social circle. She knew that information was power. And although the scheming is a little much at times, I don't advocate for that in terms of like an evil, narcissistic, manipulative way. I do think you should be very strategic and have a well thought out plan on how you are going to achieve your goals in life. Do you even know what you want out of life right now? When was the last time that you looked back at your New Year's resolution list? Do you even know if you've made progress on it? Girl, this is your time to choose you right now, to adopt, to channel that Blair Waldorf energy. Get up, get going, and hit the ground running with these hot girl resilience action steps. Develop a growth mindset. Blair Waldorf truly was queen bee of the growth mindset. She viewed every single challenge that was thrown at her as an opportunity. Do the same for yourself. Something goes wrong, okay, that's fine. Figure out another way to get what you want. When you fail, you learn, you grow, you get better, you become better. It is just an obstacle, a deterrent, okay? Don't view obstacles as a sign that you need to give up. When one door closes, find another door to open. Surround yourself with supportive people. Your network is your net worth. You are the average of the 3 people you spend the most time with, so choose those people carefully. The same goes with social media, okay? When is the last time you did a little unfollow binge, okay? All those people you're following, do you even care about them? Do they care about you? Are those people making you feel bad about yourself? Are you following accounts that make you feel unworthy, that are distracting you? Tons of memes accounts. Okay, is that a really good use of your time? When you consume content, you need to find that perfect balance of motivation, being social, keeping up to date with friends, and a little bit of laughter. But if you've come across something that makes you feel bad about yourself or distracts you from your goals, unfollow. Blair Waldorf style. Whoever said money doesn't buy happiness didn't know where to shop. Blair Waldorf was preppy and super timeless. That is why her outfits still hold up today, while a lot of Serena's don't. So if you want to be a fashion icon like Blair Waldorf in real life, here are the key components to every single outfit that you should know. Learn how to add dimension into your outfits and how to put an outfit together properly. And of course, how to define your signature style. And you already know we're talking about all 3 in today's episode. Okay, adding dimension to your outfits. This can be done in many ways. The easiest ways to do this are colors, patterns, and textures. Blair Waldorf didn't just stick to the typical black and whites. She would be appalled at today's white, cream, grays only type of trend. Color is so timeless. Color is a great way to add interest to your outfits. So don't shy away from color. Make this your hot girl action step, your little challenge for the season to go into the fall season and incorporate color into your outfits. And it's going to be more than just bag or a pair of shoes, okay? Try to wear a colored top, a colored skirt, even a colored pair of tights, which is a Blair Waldorf staple. Okay, textures. Adding texture to an outfit really just adds some sort of je ne sais quoi to it. People will gravitate towards it. They will compliment it. They might even not know why, but it's because it's different. It's adding an element of interest, something appealing to the eye. This could be wearing clothing like tweed, like linen, or it could be wearing an embroidered sweater, something that just has a different type of feeling on that's like a typical plain t-shirt. And the good news is you can find this anywhere. You can even find outfits like this at H&M. Experiment with patterns. Just be careful with mixing them. Fall is a great time to really lean into patterns. Right now, the black and white stripes are so trendy, and good news is those are also very timeless, which leads us into ensuring you are investing in pieces that are timeless. Because yes, okay, if you want to partake in a trend, that's fine. I am not going to stop you. But if you're going to build a wardrobe that you love, a signature style, you shouldn't be paying attention to what everyone else is doing. The best use of your money is truly to invest in the timeless classics, just like Blair Waldorf would wear, so you can ensure that you look good all of the time and that your money is well spent. So we're talking pieces like a beautiful black dress, a nice black pencil skirt, maybe a nice plain crew neck sweater, a good solid pair of shoes, or a really, really nice bag. You can even get this vintage secondhand. Okay, how to put an outfit together. A good way to start is just look at Pinterest and use that as inspiration to how to recreate the outfit at home. So for instance, let's say there's a nice pair of shoes, a nice pair of colored tights, a plain black skirt, a top, maybe a little belt, and a handbag or headband with it. Try to pull pieces from your wardrobe and shop your closet to recreate those looks. Because here's the thing, the littlest details make the biggest difference in taking your outfit from okay to fabulous. We're talking things like accessories, bracelets, stackable rings, hair pieces, etc. We're talking things like adding color, being thoughtful of which bag you're wearing. Make sure your outfit is lint rolled. Make sure your outfit is ironed. Blair Waldorf didn't just roll out of bed, throw on an outfit that was covered in cat hair, covered in wrinkles, and just went out about her day. She dressed every single day like she was going to be photographed, like she was going to the most important event of her life. Understand what garments of clothing you feel the best in and look the best in, and go with that. If you don't want to wear a crop top, but everyone at your school is wearing it, don't wear the crop top. Know your body, know what makes you feel gorgeous, what colors make you feel gorgeous, and rock that. Again, Blair Waldorf didn't go and have that boho chic style that was so popular when the episodes were filmed, like Serena. She was timeless and elegant. And that is why she was a fashion icon. You cannot be a fashion icon if you follow what everyone else is doing. You can still be fashionable if you do that. You can still have fun if you do that. But if you're talking Blair Waldorf style, how to be Blair Waldorf in real life, you need to create a wardrobe that is true to you, to your authentic style. So find it. Experiment with things. If you want to wear something and you say, oh, I can't wear that out, that's too dramatic, wear it. Okay, wear the fur coat, wear the heels, enjoy life, have fun with fashion, try to figure out your style through this, which also relates into finding your signature. We've talked about this so many times on the Get Up and Glow podcast. So on a high level, find a color that you love, brand yourself in it, find a signature piece of jewelry and rock it. Your favorite scent, wear it every day, etc., etc. I want you to experiment with colors and textures. I want you to plan out your outfits the night before. Make sure everything is ironed, everything is prepped, your shoes are clean, your nails are done, you're paying attention to those minor details, so in the morning you can get up and head right at the door. And I want you to start a Pinterest board called The New Me and pin anything that is not necessarily trending, but that you're just drawn to in terms of fashion. And then shop your closet and figure out how you can transform your outfits to fit that mood board. Blair Waldorf organization. Destiny is for losers. It's just a stupid excuse to wait for things to happen instead of making them happen. You are going to take action. You are going to be like Blair Waldorf and make things happen. Get things done. And here's how. Every single Sunday night, you're going to make a hot girl action plan. You're going to have a to-do list on your notes app, okay? Things called what I need to get done this month, breaking down from your monthly goals that are composed of your yearly goals. You're going to take your monthly goals and break them down week by week for that month. And through there, you're going to turn them into daily goals with a thing called things I need to get done today versus things I would like to get done today. That way, for each week, you know what your weekly mission is for every single day in terms of things that you need to get done, and then to avoid burnout, to avoid stress, things that would be nice to get done, and you're going to commit to doing it. You can use tools like a Notion that makes everything so aesthetic and so nice to keep organized, so Blair Waldorf-esque. And find apps to help you automate other areas of your life and get organized. Like you look at Blair Waldorf's room, her bed was always made. Her closet was always gorgeous. Color coded. Be your own Dorota. Use the app called Fly Lady. I have been using this for years. This is not sponsored, but it is literally an app that will break down your deep cleaning into little checklists to do every week so you can eliminate just the thought of what do I need to clean? When do I need to clean it? You just open up your app every day. It will give you a daily mission, a weekly mission, a monthly mission, and your must-dos. Clean space, clean mind. You don't see Blair Waldorf with socks and dirty laundry all over her room, with old cups, old plates and dishes, with things falling out of her binders, with her purse messy and unorganized. No, she would have that ish together. So this is your hot girl action steps. Make that to-do list I was talking about. I want you to do the thing I know. It's been months, maybe even years. Clean out your purse. The same goes for your backpack too. Give it a refresh, take a little wet wipe, clean the inside of it. And I want you to make it a mission to leave whatever room you're in a little bit better than you found it. So you go into the living room. What is one thing that you can put back together? One thing that you could take away and put in the dishwasher? Do that for every room. Keep ahead of your tasks, okay? When your clothes come off of you, they ain't going on the floor. They're not going on the laundry chair, and you know what I'm talking about. They're going right into the hamper. You're going to have a laundry day, and you're just not going to do the laundry, okay? You're going to do the laundry. You're going to use little extras, okay? We're talking the dryer sheets. We're talking about those scent boosters. Make your clothes smell amazing. Teach yourself that you are worth the extra effort. When you feel like you have your life together, there's something just so therapeutic about it. You have less stress. You know where everything is. Everything in your environment is clean. It's stress-free, which makes your mind a little bit more stress-free. Intelligence. If you really want something, don't stop for anyone or anything until you get it. Your brain is the most expensive thing that you will ever possess. Think about it. Think about all of the dollars worth of education or books that you will read throughout your life. That is an investment in your knowledge, in your brain. So continue to invest time in continuous learning, education. Get excited about it. You can listen to more podcasts like this. You could search things up on YouTube. You can learn and watch TED Talks. Invest in learning new skills. You also want a balance between book smarts and street smarts. Your book smarts are great and they're super important, but they can only get you so far. Soft skills are so important, and trust me when I say, if you want to be the best you can be, you need to invest in this. And the younger you start, the more successful you will become. And I know, depending on your age, you might eye roll and say, yeah, okay, tell me more. Tell me, like, I don't want to do this. But trust me, I see it now in my own career. The people who are so intelligent, but they can't speak. They let their anxiety get the best of them. They don't know how to communicate with others. They don't do as well. They don't get the jobs. And this is a hard pill to swallow, but it's a reality. And I want to preserve you. I want to protect you from that outcome. So go put yourself in networking events or just join a club. Just go to those things where no one knows. Something you really want to do, but you don't have a friend to go do it with you. Do it. Teach yourself that now. You will thank yourself for it later. Think about Blair Waldorf when she didn't get into Yale and why. Was it because of her grades? No. It was because of her communication skills. Her gossiping, her scheming got the best of her. And then think about when she went to NYU. The whole dynamic, the whole social hierarchy changed, and she wasn't able to adapt because she didn't have those soft skills to be able to relate to people who didn't really necessarily align with her. But here's the thing, in the real world, you'll be working with people who are decades older than you. Just because someone doesn't match your energy, doesn't understand you, doesn't mean that you shouldn't know how to communicate with those people. Teach yourself these skills right now, and you will get even farther than Blair Waldorf did. And here are your hot girl action steps. Set aside at least 30 minutes for learning every single week. You could even do this in just a little chunks every single day. Engage in activities that challenge your mind, that challenge your social skills. I understand social anxiety, but trust me, the only way out is through. Each time you do hard things, you teach yourself that you can do hard things. Standards. When and if we end up together, it has to be as equals. Blair Waldorf had standards. She knew exactly what she wanted out of friendships, out of life, out of a relationship. She respected herself and her time. And she never settled for anything less than she felt that she deserved. For instance, even when it was time for her to get with Chuck, she realized that she wasn't his equal at that point in time. And she wanted to invest the time in herself to make sure that she could show up together and they could be on the same playing field to even that dynamic, that power dynamic in their relationship. And although Chuck met all of her standards at this point in time, because throughout many seasons when he didn't, she would tell him, no, we can't be together because you're making these bad choices, because you're not aligned with me. But when he finally reached that point where he was in alignment with her, she realized that she needed to do the self-work herself. And that is a huge thing. To not jump into just any regular relationship, to not take the bare minimum as acceptable. You are so much more than that. She even turned down that opportunity to date the love of her life because she had so much self-awareness that she knew that she didn't achieve what she wanted out of life yet, and it wasn't her time. So have high standards. Don't settle for less, even when that comes to you. Are you satisfied with where you are on your healing journey? Are you satisfied with your friends, your life right now, where you are in life? If not, make sure you're satisfied with those areas that you can control in your own life first before diving into a relationship. Because like Blair Waldorf said, you want to make sure that when you show up to that relationship, It is as equals. And how are you going to do that? These hot girl action steps. Clearly define your standards, okay? Write them down. Go into your notes app and write down a list of everything that you want in a person, what you are not willing to sacrifice on. And then do that for you too. Like, who do you want to be as a person? Write down your green flags for life. I want to be mentally strong. I want to be healed from the trauma of my past. I want to feel like my best self. I want to be investing this amount of time into my education. Set your standards and stick to them. And make sure you're clearly communicating your standards in your relationships. And reflect regularly. What you want now will change, and that is okay. If you want to be Blair Waldorf in real life, you need to walk with confidence, go into life with confidence, know who you are, and don't apologize for it. Respect yourself, prioritize your self-care, be resilient, have a growth mindset, accept change or hardships as opportunities to grow, to become better. Find your own unique style. Become a style icon. Experiment with colors, with textures, with patterns. Get your life together. Get organized. Stay organized. Invest in your education. Continuous learning, because knowledge is power. Find your standards and never ever sacrifice them. Being Blair Waldorf is not about being perfect. It's not about being Queen Bee, the most powerful, feared woman in the room. Being Blair Waldorf in real life is about being your true authentic self, not apologizing to anyone for it, knowing who you are, what you want, and your plan to get there. And every single day, waking up and choosing to become the best version of you. So the only question left is, are you ready to get up and glow?